Hello, welcome to Prep Week in the Faster Way to Fat Loss. My name is Sarah Nesselrode and I am your Certified Faster Way to Fat Loss Coach. I want to go over a few things with you today to ensure your success this week. We are going to talk about some expectations and go over the portal. You should have already received an email from Faster Way to Fat Loss with the website where you will be able to create a password and get into the portal with everything you need to know. So this week is all education. So take a deep breath. You don't have to start all of the strategies yet. We're gonna go through what is intermittent fasting, how do you track macros, what is carb cycling. So that's what we're gonna spend time doing this week so that you feel comfortable starting next Monday implementing all these strategies. So what I'd like for you to do is go ahead and pull up your portal, and we're gonna go through the portal step by step so that you understand what you're looking for and the things that you need. So as we're doing this, I'm gonna be on my computer going through this with you as well, okay? So in the portal, you've got the first section called Welcome and Introduction. Please read through that. That's just a nice introduction to what the program is. The second section is called Faster Way Essentials and Prep Week Trainings. And if you go into that section, you are going to see that you've got several different things in this folder. Getting started with prep week. This just kind of goes over what to tell you, what we're going to be going over this week with you. Monday, so on Monday, familiarizing yourself with the Faster Way to Fat Loss portal, which is what we're doing right now. And if you might have already gone through some of this stuff, so that's okay. But we're going to go through this a little bit more. Tuesday, we're going to learn about whole food nutrition and downloading MyFitnessPal app so that you can get used to starting to enter your foods and getting that all set up for success. That's an integral part of this program for us. On Wednesday, we're going to learn about carb cycling. What is carb cycling? How do you do it? What are the benefits of it? And also going over what regular macro days look like. On Thursday, we're going to familiarize with the food and exercise cycles, trying intermittent fasting. And so when we do an intermittent fasting schedule, like it says on the page, we do a 16-hour fast and an 8-hour eating window. We'll talk a little bit more about that later though. And then on day 5 and through the weekend, we're going to try to start to stick to the approved foods that we've got on the list for you, and just starting to kind of familiarize yourself with it and getting your feet wet a little bit with the topics. So that is the first section that we're going to go through. The second section in your portal is, let me get back to it here. The second section is what the Faster Way 6-week schedule looks like for you. So if you enter that, it just has a calendar of kind of what to expect during these weeks and what this will look like and what our eating schedule looks like. So take a look at that. I'm not going to spend time covering that, but you can take a look at that and see what that looks like just so there's not any surprises for you. Each week looks the same as far as what the food cycle looks like. So Monday and Tuesday will be low carb days. Wednesday will be a regular macro day. Thursday will be a regular macro day. Friday is a low macro day. Saturday is a regular macro day, and Sunday is a low macro day. And if you don't know what that means, that's okay. We're going to talk about that throughout the week. The third section in here is going to talk to you about intermittent fasting, and we'll have a separate training during this week going through what intermittent fasting is. But if you want to familiarize yourself with it, you can read through this on the portal as well. The next section in our portal is going over what whole food nutrition is. And again, we're going to be talking about that in a separate video. Carb cycling. Then there's another section on HIIT and strength training. So this is just to familiarize yourself with what is it and why do we do it. We engage in 2 days of HIIT training on our low carb days, and we'll talk about why we do that. We pair our low carb days with our high intensity training days or our cardio days to make sure that we are burning fat and being the most effective with the fat burning benefits that we get from those days. So we'll go over that as well in other videos this week. We also go over the Faster Way mindset. So really, to be successful in this program, you need to give it your all. You need to have a positive mindset. For most of us, for a lot of us, this is a much different way of looking at things. So some of us have maybe come from an over-exercising background where we are doing cardio every day, killing ourselves for an hour or two in the gym. Some of us may be coming from a keto or very low carb lifestyle, and this is going to be a big change for you because we eat carbs in this program. We have 2 days that are low carb where we keep the carbs under 50 grams, but the rest of the days we are eating carbs, and that can be a bit of a change and a challenge for people in the beginning if you're used to being very low carb. If you're like me, you're coming from a background of you're just eating what you can when you can and grabbing it because of your busy lifestyle, which usually meant for me a ton of processed stuff, lots of carbs, lots of sugar, lots of stuff I shouldn't have been eating. So transitioning into eating more whole foods and making sure I'm getting the right amount of the right foods was a very big change for me. So no matter what your background is, it's going to be a change for all of us because this is just a new program and the way that we lay things out for everyone. So give yourself some grace this week. Just settle in, just learn what the strategies are and how to implement them, and we'll talk more about that. You have the whole next 6 weeks after this week to really hone in how to implement this for your success. So the next things on this particular page are pinning your Facebook group and pinning the portal. There's sample food logs and some other things too. So I want you to familiarize yourself with this. You are going to want to go ahead and take your measurements. You can take a starting weight if you would like to, and then this is the last time you're going to weigh yourself for the next 7 weeks, okay? So you can weigh yourself in the beginning, you can weigh yourself at the end if you'd like, but nowhere in between. You need to, again, stay positive of mindset. There are going to be times where things feel challenging. Maybe you didn't hit your macros for a day. Maybe it was just a tough day. You might have had a tough couple of days. That's okay. Stay positive. You're going to check in with me every day so that we know how you're doing, how you're feeling, if we need to make adjustments anywhere, what we need to do to keep you successful. I won't let anybody quit this week. I know it's a lot of information. You're going to be getting a lot of stuff, and it can seem maybe a little overwhelming in the beginning. So try your best not to let it overwhelm you. If you have questions, you can reach out to me. You can post questions in the comments to the videos. You can. There are going to be daily threads that we're going to be doing that you can ask questions in those daily threads too. So you will be successful. You will have a great understanding of everything we need to be doing after this week. The first 2 weeks we're going to be implementing things are going to be a little bit shaky because you're not used to things. So it may not be perfect every day. And if you are somebody who's a perfectionist, try not to let this bother you. You will get the hang of it. And again, we are not going to be weighing ourselves. The scale does not matter. The scale is simply a measure of our relative gravity, our relative body weight to gravity. It has nothing to do with our body composition. It has nothing to do with how we feel, all the other reasons you might be in this program. It's not all about weight loss. It's not all about looking good in a bikini. It is about feeling good, being healthy, and being the best we can to give back to our families, to whatever is important to you, right? So these are the things we're going to go over this week. If you have any questions, again, please reach out to me. You can post questions in the comments. Let's see what else is in this portal that I want to go over with you today to make sure that you feel successful going into your first week. The portal, you'll also see, has some different workouts. It has at-home workouts, it has low-impact workouts, and it has gym workouts. So choose what's best for you. If you have not worked out in quite some time, you're going to want to choose maybe the low-impact workouts, or you could do any of them. We might just need to modify some things. If you don't know my background, I'm a physical therapist, so if you're having any issues, any pain points, anything like that, then you need to let me know so that we can maybe make some modifications to some of the workouts for you so that you are still getting the effects of them but not injuring yourself. I want you to also this week make sure you fill out the new client assessment form so that I know if you have any previous injuries, if you're on any medications, if there are any other things that I might need to know to best customize this program for you. So definitely fill those things out so that I know if you have anything like thyroid problems, if you're breastfeeding, if you have adrenal fatigue, if you have an injury that I need to know about. So please fill that out. It's very important so that we can make sure that we are doing the right things for you. So following along in this portal is yes, we have the workouts and all of the introduction stuff. So make sure you familiarize yourself with that this week. It will be a help for you to have read through that. And then the videos and the other trainings will just make sense because you're going to be hearing it more than once. And that's a great thing to help us learn this stuff. So again, thank you so much for choosing me to be your coach. This is going to be an exciting 7 weeks. You're going to have awesome results. Make sure you take before and after pictures as well. It does not have to be in your underwear or a bikini. It can be in an outfit, and then take your pictures in the same outfit at the end of this. And you're going to see differences. You're going to see differences, and it's going to amaze you. And the pictures are so powerful because when you're living in your body every day, you're not going to be seeing the small changes that are happening, but you will see these changes in your pictures. And I'll share a quick story because I did this program in September when it was a very stressful time at work, and I truthfully and honestly did not get the workouts in like I had hoped. I maybe did 1, 2, 3 workouts the whole entire 7 weeks, which is not what I planned and not what I advise. I would love for you to do the workouts, but I'm telling you this because I did follow the nutritional plan, which is the foundation and the most important part of this program. And at the end of this, I had lost almost 10 pounds and 9 inches, which was awesome because that really wasn't even why I set out to do this program. I had originally enrolled in this program because I was feeling so sluggish. I had no energy. I have a 2-year-old. I felt like I had to go to sleep. I was having to get into bed as soon as I got her down to sleep, and that was not how I wanted to live. I had nothing left to give to my husband. I had nothing left to give after work and my daughter and getting her to bed, and that's not a healthy way to live. And I wanted to feel better. I wanted to feel better for me, for my daughter, for my family, and so that I can live the kind of life I want to. And this program has truthfully changed how I feel and my relationship with food. It has changed so much in my life. The amount of confidence I have has completely changed. So this being a coach and doing something like this is not something that I would have ever envisioned myself doing, but knowing how this program has changed my life has made me want to be able to share this with others. And I truthfully want everyone to feel as good as you can, to be as confident as you can, and to be able to reach your unique goals. So again, welcome. Thank you for joining this program. I know you're going to have awesome results with this. We will on every Friday celebrate non-scale victories, which means because we are not getting on the scale, the things that we're noticing. So whether it's less bloating, decreased headaches, sleeping better, whatever it is that you're noticing, I want you to pay attention to your body and pay attention to these things that matter just as much as losing weight and losing inches. So, so much more to come this week. You'll have some other great videos as well. So we will continue this journey. Have a great day, guys.